So let's talk about language.
Okay,
Okay.
interesting topic.
Yeah, very interesting topic, and I guess that you're the right person to talk about language. Okay, so my first question is, if you are studying language in a scientific way,
Do I study it in a scientific way?
no, if you do that, if you do that, so do you pay attention to stuff that the cognitive system is filling in? When you think of something, the cognitive system, the mind, is filling in stuff.
Is what?
Filling in,
Filling in?
like
Yeah.
adding stuff.
Yeah, of course.
So if you study language in a scientific way, do you pay attention to that anyhow?
Well, when you study some topic in a scientific way, say you're a physicist and you're interested in the laws of motion, what you do is abstract away from the complexity of the world. You don't take videotapes of leaves flying in the wind. What you do is set up abstract experiments. So, for example, you think about a ball rolling down a frictionless plane and so on. That's science. Every experiment is an abstraction from the complexity of the world. Now, getting to your question, if you study language in a scientific way, the way all the sciences work, you do exactly the same thing. There are many factors entering into what you and I are now saying, but you want to study particular elements of them and see if you can understand them, which means you discard many of them and you try to focus on core, essential ones. So yes, there's all kind of things going on in your mind, but if you want to study language, you want to ask exactly what is language contributing to this, as distinct from innumerable other things. That's the scientific way.
Is there anything that is like very important? Is there a feeling that is very important more than the others? As you said, the mind is doing all kinds of things, but
Depends what you're studying.
Mm-hmm.
If you're interested in studying language, you try to abstract away from other things that are not language, that are interacting to determine what you do. If you're interested in, say, emotional attitudes towards what's happening in the world, you abstract away from language. So there's nothing more or less important. You study different things. And whatever you're interested in learning about, you try to abstract that away from the complex environment. That's just the way a physicist does, a chemist does, any one of the sciences. In the sciences, this is just taken for granted. In the social sciences, people don't seem to grasp the point. They think you should study everything at once, where you learn nothing. Just as if a physicist was trying to find the laws of motion by studying leaves blowing in the wind, you wouldn't learn anything.